fridge and discover the magical hidden garden that is about to explode. And all it takes is a few steps from you, 15 minutes a day. And you'll see at the end of this exercise, hopefully you will be able to have 6 different plants growing in your kitchen. So isn't that exciting? I think it is. And I hope that you guys join us. And if you haven't yet, hello, Joe Santiago Bond. I am so happy that you're here to join us. This is actually our little Plant Your Pantry challenge that we have over at Permaculture Gardens, our website, Facebook page for our business. But we are live streaming on my personal page because I don't know how that live streaming on the Facebook business page works.
It goes into a black hole. That's where it goes.
So Dave will be joining me a little bit. I am going to talk about the offline portion of our garden game, and you're welcome to ask any questions. Let's see. I have 2 people who are possible pantry planters online. And for those of you who are going to watch the replay, or who will watch the replay, and who are pantry planters, did you get your email today? So we hope you did. And if you didn't, we are sending emails that'll catch you up the following days. And just catch up and plant whatever pantry item you're told to plant that day. Today's email, however, was a grocery list. I'm looking at the wrong place there. Today's email, however, was a grocery list of things that you would need throughout the week, so we don't have you running back and forth to the grocery to fulfill this challenge. So just see, you may have everything you need already in your pantry or in your fridge based on that list. And if you're wondering what that list is, check out our Facebook page and our Instagram account for more details. What else? Any questions? None? All right. I am going to, if you have any questions right now, I would love to know anything that you have. If anything was not clear in the emails, please, hello Ryan, please feel free to email us or send us a Facebook message or whatnot. We'll try to get you scored away right away. So I'm going to give the I'm the offline portion, and the online portion of this challenge is going to be handled by Dave. And I'm going to take the babies from him, and he will show you around.
Yeah, I'm currently carrying those 2 babies. Just give me a minute.
So this is our break. Our commercial break is featuring our babies. While welcome pantry planters, our babies say. They are very gassy right now, so I'm gonna just go and burp them. You ready, Dave?
Yeah.
So the camera is pointed right here, so if you sit down on that chair comfortably.
Okay. Okie dokie. So I'm going to go through this pretty quickly. I'm just going to show you. You would have received an email that says where to go. So if you go to mygardengame.com, you should see a homepage, something like this. This is going to be awkward sitting down. Earlier when I did it, I was standing up, so it was a little easier. So I might actually get out of the frame here so that I can more accurately fill this up. Okay, so to log in, you go to the upper right. There's a, let's see if I can get it on the screen. There we go. Login button in the upper right. And we've kept it really simple for this challenge. Whatever you signed in as for your email address, we've taken the first part of that before the @ symbol, and that's your username, and then the password is Garden Game. So you log in. The first thing you'll see, we kind of streamlined everything specifically for this challenge. So you'll see, if you're on a desktop, you'll see a sidebar menu. If you're on a mobile device, it'll look slightly different, but you should still see the same menu items. So I'll just quickly go through these 3 tabs. I'm not going to take too long, but here you have a profile. If you click on the profile menu item, then you'll see an area where you can kind of customize some personal information about yourself. You have areas to, it's very Facebook-ish kind of thing. You can upload photos, you can join groups, you can message each other, you have an inbox. You can also change your cover photo. So I'm not going to cover that too much. The only thing I'm going to cover is if you have a technical problem and you find some issue with the site. Let's see if I can rotate this so it's not off base. There we go. There we go. Perfectly lined up. If you click here, there's a All Forums menu option. So we set up like a technical issues forum in case you have some bugs. Just report them there. So I'll let you explore that. I'm not going to cover it in too much detail. The other two menu tabs, one is Pantry Play Passbook. Say that very 3 times fast. So this is just a little application to store the things that you're going to be planting this week. So you'll find that if you click on one of them, it's a little early. I think tomorrow is when you can start posting these things. But you'll just be able to, if you click on one of the items, you'll be able to upload the photograph of one of the things that you're working on from your pantry. So I'll go back here. Finally, we have the photo contest. So here, if you're particularly proud, or not even if you're proud, but you're interested in winning some free seeds, you can upload a photograph of your pantry experiments, and you can also vote on. Right now, there's nobody who's uploaded any photos. Starting tomorrow, I'm sure there'll be people who upload photos. You'll be able to vote on which photo you think is the best, and we'll let the community decide who has the best photo of their pantry experiments. So I'm going to give it back to Nikki to kind of talk about the rules of this challenge and some of the cool free stuff that you can win.
Okay.
Transferring babies again off
Screen.
Off screen.
All right, so there we go. Thank you, Lois. You're here. Your images are reversed, so on the screen are backwards.
Oh, it's backwards. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I should have shown it into a mirror.
So, but we're sure you can probably. Thank you for the feedback, Lois. That was very helpful, also from previous showings. Okay, so I talked a little bit about the offline portion earlier. That if you got your email and you know what your list grocery items are. Now I want to talk to you about the prizes. So what's at stake? So the Green Thumb, the grand prize, will get full access to our online garden game, which is going to be released in May. This is a little tidbit, a little sneak peek into that garden game. It's not the full version that has a lot of juicy info and just exciting stuff and a lot of more of community engagement. But that one you really want to look forward to because it's basically will set you up for the whole year.
Kind of introduce you to the whole permaculture.
And we'll introduce a lot more of permaculture concepts, which are how to grow with nature, with the rhythms and cycles that we're given, with the means that we're given, with what we have. We start with what we have. Okay, so the most important things that Dave said for the offline portion is just really your profile, your passport, and your photo contest. And all the rest may or may not be accessible because of the nature of this challenge. It's just a little sneak peek into the full-on garden game. So the garden game is the main prize.
And what can they win for the photo contest?
The garden games. Wait, what did you say?
Dad.
Yes. Okay, so the garden game, and Dave told me to tell you guys this earlier, is worth $100. About $100 is its MSRP. So that is a big deal because when we full on launch it in May, that's the full price people are going to pay, and we would not want you to miss out on, getting it for free. So that's that's the main prize. But let's say you hopped in midway. Let's say you didn't get the main prize. So there are prizes for each day on the photo contest. So we get to vote each other's best photo in. Welcome, Ella Cool. We get to vote which photo of the day we like the best. So we won't tell you what the pantry item is for tomorrow. I leave that to you to answer on our discussion page. And if anybody's on here and doesn't know what we're talking about, once again, go to plantyourpantry.com, sign up, and we will get you on board right away, and just go with each of the challenges. If you watch this midweek and you're in the challenge 3, that's fine. You could still win some of the sub prizes, the mini prizes, which are packets of seeds which are not non-GMO, organic, really high quality heirloom heritage seeds. Hello, Joseph Angeles. Okay, so I think that wraps up. We will not be live streaming tomorrow, which is Sunday. You go to church and rest. But you guys will be planting the first pantry item. And that's going to be sent to your inbox at 7 a.m. every day. So you still have time to guess what that first pantry planting item is on our discussion page on our blog on growmyownfood.com. But you know about that, pantry planters. You would know about that from your email. So finally, I'm signing off. I will see you live again on Monday. If there are any other questions from all the people attending this live stream, I don't know if there are any. I think, Loris, you must be a pantry planter, yes? And I'm not quite sure if Ella Cool is. But any of the others are welcome to become pantry planters for this week's Plant Your Pantry Challenge by signing up. No, not a problem at all. Loris asks, is that a problem if she won't be able to be online? No, not a problem at all, because this is totally optional. Naturally, not everybody who's going to be on the challenge will be on Facebook, and I totally respect that, which is why even, there are seasons and times for Facebook, and we respect those, and nighttime, afternoon should not be, every day should not be the time for Facebook. but this is just to cheer anybody on, and with this video live streaming, some people who want to see us live and interact with us real-time, face-to-face. This is where we are. We just want to support you 100%, because especially for newbie growers, this could be a little daunting, right? If you've always been killing plants all your life, as I had been for many years, changing that up, we just want to transition those families to be able to be confident to grow their own food. And those who are master gardeners, as you may be, Loris, please feel free to reach out to anybody on Facebook or on the forums inside the game with your own 2 cents of what you think should be done, or should a plant be planted this way or that way, or what was your experience? Because there's nothing that beats gardening experience, actually, more than theory. So thank you for your question. Okay, so this was a replay delayed cast because of this afternoon snafu, but on Monday we will be back at 3:30 Eastern Standard Time, 12:30 Pacific, to see you. Hello, Karen. To see you here again for anybody else on the Plant Your Pantry Challenge. You've done this challenge before? No, these pantry items, good questions, Lois, and keep the questions coming for other people who might have these questions as well. Yes, we have done this challenge before, and we keep on doing it every so often. But we've done this challenge twice before last year. with similar pantry items.